Everybody, Jeff here. So yes, Father's Day came and gone. We are a couple days later here, but here's what happened. My kids got me some gift cards and I used them and the package arrived today. So they had got me some gift cards from Walmart. Now, why Walmart, you might ask? Well, and I kind of thought that too, but what it is they had heard me recently speaking about some Walmart exclusive vinyl releases that I kept asking my wife, hey, let's stop by Walmart. You know, we don't go to Walmart that much, and so it has to be a special reason to go, and I would ask her to go, and then they didn't have them. And so I guess they must have heard that I was looking for these, and so they thought they'd give me some Walmart gift cards to go get the exclusives I wanted. Since then, I did find what I wanted at Walmart and held them in my hands, and I passed on them. Because really all I was looking at was the new Splatter reissue of the Kiss, the best of Kiss. Now I really thought about getting that because there is one track on there from the Killers album that I probably will never afford or be able to buy on vinyl. So that would have been nice to have, but I'm not going to pay that amount for one extra track. Plus the black edition vinyl of that was $10, $12, $11 cheaper. And I'm like, am I really that much of a collector that I'm going to pay $11 more for Splatter to get one song that I probably will never have, whereas I have all the rest? I decided no. The other one was the Smokey Splatter edition of the Best of Motley Crue. Again, I have all their albums. Do I really want a best of album just for the sake of having that color? So anyway, I've seen it a couple times since I was looking for it, and I passed. So went to Walmart.com and I placed an order, and those came in today. I decided to go ahead and get some newer releases that have been on my wish list, but I just haven't got yet. So I picked up Sunbomb, Evil and Divine. Now, if you're not familiar with Sunbomb by now, it's been a couple weeks. It's Tracy Guns from LA Guns and all the other projects he's been with. And then he's got vocalist Michael Sweet from Stryper singing with him. So, kind of a collab. It's a gatefold. It is only a single release, so you got Tracy and Michael. And musically, I don't know how you would necessarily... It's just kind of like solid, hard rocking. There's not a lot of flash, not a lot of speed. It's kind of just rhythm, guitar driven, hard rock with the soaring vocals of Michael Sweet, who I'm a big fan of. I love all of his work, and just to hear him doing other projects, you know, great stuff. Unlike the Sweet and Lynch album where you got George Lynch, he's flaring all over the place on guitar. It's this is kind of more, a little more laid back to me, straightforward, just hard rocking, lots of riffing guitars. Anyway, so I figured I'd pick this up. It's fairly new, just came out like a month or so ago, and I went ahead and grabbed that. And then the other one I got also came out just recently, a couple months ago, the Smith and Kotzen. Adrian Smith and Richie Kotzen. Now, if you don't know who they are, then I'm going to have to unsubscribe from you. I'm sorry. Actually, that doesn't work that way, does it? Anyway, Adrian Smith, longtime guitar player for Iron Maiden, and Richie Kotzen started off in the 80s, early 90s as a more of an instrumental solo artist. He did a lot of those shredding albums on guitar. Then he later joined Poison, which kind of gave him the household name for a lot of things. He lasted there a little bit of time. In recent years, he's done a lot of solo stuff over the years. He sings, he plays. And over the past couple years, his most common involvement has been in Winery Dogs with Mike Portnoy and Billy Sheehan. Great trio. I've shown their albums before. Winery Dogs just top notch. And like I say, he sings, he plays. Anyway, so Adrian Smith of Iron Maiden and Richie Kotzen got together to do this. I don't know the full story here as far as why they're working together, but heard lots of great things about it. Had to have it. I'm a fan of both. So, yeah. All of these are just on regular black wax. Alright, and then my daughter had just came home the night before Father's Day from Universal. They went down to Florida, and she came home and she brought me the Mandalorian. It's a coffee mug with the top. So I got a Mandalorian mug. So that came via down the Florida area. Now, in the mail, also, I received, this would be kind of considered, I would almost consider this record store day, but not really. It's on record store day. One of the mail order companies had a special coupon for a blowout sale, not a blowout sale, a flash sale. And I grabbed a couple things. These are from our buddies over at Rocks Records. I went ahead and grabbed the Madrost album. This is the recent reissue that just came out. It's their first album, Scott Waters label, No Life Till Metal. If you follow Madrost, their early stuff, this album is very much old school thrash, a little bit of a death metal feel at times, but not really. It's really just aggressive. Whereas they later went in on their later albums, have a little more of a, the vocals are a little more thrashy, so the vocals sound a little more deathy feeling, kind of screechy. But on this one, it's just like full out. Just, I've had the CD for a while, and they just reissued it on CD now and vinyl. It was self-released by the band, and so it's been remastered and put on vinyl. It is on, it's just typical black wax. It's on, like I say, it's on No Life Till Metal, so it's custom rings there. It did come with, the first so many orders came with the Madrost. It's kind of a holographic sticker. And it's got your standard collage and lyrics. Scott's Forte there. Yeah, so, you know, check them out. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 that I can think off the top of my head, albums. This is the first, just reissued, like I say, remastered on CD and for the first time on vinyl. And it's a great album. I was cranking it. It's great. And like I said, I've had the CD for a while, so I picked it up because it was a little, you know, it was a little discount with the sale. And then I picked this up. Frost Like Ashes. Now, if you know anything about this band, pretty much straight up death metal with black metal tendencies. When I think that, I'm not a big guru of those types of styles, so I may be saying it wrong. I don't know. You know, the vocals at times are screechy, like what I call black metal, and at times there's a vocalist that's kind of barking, kind of like death metal. Now, I have a single that Frost Like Ashes put out, and I enjoyed that. It was a bit less feeling of the black metal, and so I kind of jumped into this. This is one of their popular albums, I think from like 2005. This is the first time reissued on vinyl, and I just thought, you know, it was on sale and it was already a good price, so I figure I'm going to save some money. It's a black and white mash type effect, so it's different on each side. But yeah, like I say, I'm not, it's my kind of one of my early forays. I mean, you know, that's just flat out, you know, death, black metal, looking with the makeup and stuff. But I have given it a spin all the way through, and you know, musically it's great, and I'll get used to the vocals. I'm just not a huge fan of those vocals, but I have small amounts of them, and at times I listen to them, and so this was a great pickup at a good price for that. All right, that's it for now. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back. Rock on and rock hard.